Yeah, y'all already know what's going on. Hey, that Prize Picks, you know what? Y'all need to come on with the sponsor, because guess
Man,
what?
I'm going over to DraftKings, man. Fuck that, man.
I don't give a damn who do what, but I just know, Prize Picks, they've been showing me some love lately, so, you know what I'm saying? I done got some free picks from them, you know what I'm saying? They done credit me some money, you know what I'm saying? I've been winning with them lately, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure what's been going on, but thank you, Prize Picks, you know what I'm saying? So now, the only thing we missing is the sponsor, you feel me? We need you. That's it.
No, for sure.
But you talking about DraftKings, though. What's up with that, though?
I don't know. I just said that because I've been seeing that. It's like if I don't see Prize Picks, I see DraftKings. And you always talking about Prize Picks. So
Yeah, I'm more.
DraftKings might want to sponsor the Mini Man podcast. So, hey, DraftKings, if you want to, you know what I'm saying? Dabble.
Me, myself, I'm more of a FanDuel guy.
FanDuel, you know what I'm saying?
FanDuel.
I'm to whoever got the check. Come on with it. Come on with it.
Miller High Life.
Hey, if they got the bag, come on with it. But nah, y'all for the people that is out there sports betting, man, y'all make sure y'all keep y'all mental in line. I know how it could fuck up your mental, you know what I'm saying? You done put some money on there, you expecting to hit, and one nigga fuck up your ticket. Listen, I done been there. I done had my days. I wanted to break my phone and all that. Don't nobody talk to me and all that. But listen, bro, it's gonna be alright. Only thing you need to do is take a couple steps back. You know what I'm saying? Stop betting that week.
What's the most you ever lost on one bet?
On one bet? Shit, well, I made smart bets, but I mean, the most I ever lost, I'll say this, on Prize Picks, I ain't bet nothing more than, I got a certain limit I don't go past $50. I'm not putting no bet on there past 50. So if I'm willing to lose $50 if I got a good bet in mind. But
the most I ever put up at one time was a dub. I ain't even want to do that. I just accidentally did that because I forgot to drop it down a little tension.
Did you at least win?
Yeah, I won that time. And then every time I dropped it under, I started losing again. So it was like, I still got $20 on Prize Picks right now, just chilling. I don't know who to, you know what I'm saying?
You need to be doing some research, because why the hell would you have money on Prize Picks just chilling?
Man, I'm about to pick up my phone right now and make a bet.
Cause lately, I had a couple more on there, but they kept getting the money back. I want some money. I'm tired of giving it back, so I'm just letting it chill.
Nah, the last time we was talking, you kept picking other people's bets. That's what the problem was. So listen, bro, you gotta find a way to make your own
Cause I don't
bets.
know sports, don't care about sports.
But you, hold on. How does that make sense, though? You don't care about sports, you don't know shit about sports, but you want to win money from sports betting.
Yeah.
Make it make sense now.
That's just like a lot of stuff I've done. Once I seen it was money involved, I went and tried it for the money. But if I ain't fucking with it, shit, there's other ways of getting money. I had to find another source.
How you feel about that?
Honestly, I feel like if you why waste your money if you ain't into it? You know what I mean? Like I grew up playing football, so I'm a sports guy. I grew up playing basketball, baseball, all of it. You know.
I did too.
Yeah.
But I bet it on me. Or another nigga I knew.
Right.
Like, I'm not betting on a nigga I don't know.
Right, you can't. Yeah, that's the only thing about it. You can't control.
I know every time this nigga shoot on this court, on this side, this nigga gonna drop at least 10.
Right.
He gonna make 10 shots, guaranteed, from this side on this court. I see him all the time do it.
Yes.
I'm not betting on nigga that keep jumping.
That's the thing. Like when I do Prize Pick, I'm only football. I ain't fucking with nothing. I football and baseball. Baseball, I got a little knowledge on baseball and football, but basketball, the motherfuckers hurt every other day. You know what I'm saying? Right.
But I'm glad you said that, because for a person that don't know sports, you at least know one sport. You said you seen the nigga shoot at least 10 times from one side, so you know one sport. You know you watch, at least if you got one player in sports that you fuck with, you know what he can do. That's the one step.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be completely honest.
And bet on what you know. He just said football and baseball, right?
Right.
All right, don't go betting on NBA if you don't know shit about NBA.
Exactly.
Watch this. I only know the name of all the big names. If the nigga ain't in the social media all the time, I don't know who. And if niggas in the barbershop ain't always talking about him, I don't know who the fuck this nigga is.
Even if you only know big names, that's still something to start off with. So now you know what team, bruh. You know what team. I'm trying to give you some game. If you know at least a player, nigga, you know what team they play on. It don't take nothing to go on like ESPN, look up the team roster and see who play on the team.
All right, but watch this, right? This when I knew that shit was rigged and some bullshit. This nigga KD said, "Fuck y'all prize picks." So you know what that told me? These niggas, and there's a couple other football players and sports players that said it too, but what they mean is they going on there looking, and they gonna decide what they making them like hell.
It's open to the public.
Nigga, nigga bitch might have pissed him off. Said, you know what? I'm fucking up everybody's shit. I ain't getting none of these points. I ain't even playing. Matter of fact, what? Cause that's why. Matter of fact, I remember one person, nigga that always doing some shit. The coach ain't even put the motherfucker in the game. Think it was like college football or some shit. Nigga ain't get in the game.
I mean,
like he ain't even get the opportunity to do shit.
Shit happens, but
they watch it.
You gotta understand.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. That shit bullshit.
But you gotta understand what's going on.
7-11, CeeLo me.
No, you gotta understand what's going on. First of all, all this stuff wasn't even accessible to other states like this. This shit really was just for like shit like Las Vegas. That's where the bet can go at. Now that you have technology, other companies have found loopholes for other places like us and where we in Georgia for us to be able to bet. It's not on the grand scheme because the betting they allow us to do, you could win you some money, but go to Vegas where it's legal at, you can make you some real money out there. You see what I'm saying? So it's like
they go out there just to go bet.
This is only like getting a taste of it. So if you a person that does like to bet on something like this, if you do good on apps like this, nigga, take your ass to the big leagues. For me, I look at it as training for somebody. If you smashing them, if you getting green slips every other day on this app, shit, nigga, save you up and go for the weekend to Vegas and go bet.
But yeah, you know what? Like to his point, what I just think just like him. I'm like, man, this shit rigged. That same week, I'm like, man, this shit rigged. I'm like, man, I'm thinking like, why the fuck these motherfuckers ain't playing or what? I'm like, man, something going on. These motherfuckers got this shit rigged. So that same weekend, bro, I hit for like 8 G's. I'm like, okay, this shit ain't real. Like it's actually this shit actually for real. You just gotta fucking know. You just gotta your player or whoever you picking got to come with it. So like yeah, that shit. Boy, I got a taste of that 8,000. Could have won 15 by fucking half a point on some shit like that. But hey, that way I've been stuck on that shit ever since, bro.
It be like that every time.
You turn $30 to 8,000 shit, bro. I'm in that motherfucker.
Oh, you see now that's some shit I risk. That's a risk reward right there.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a $30 lineup, bro.
But I'm gonna tell you like that, bro. You just gotta, man. You gotta just. Bro, I just know the people. It's crazy. I'm gonna tell you one game I should have bet on that I wish I did. I wanted to say it was either I think it was the Alabama and Texas game. I think it might have been that one or Auburn and Texas. But it was this nigga that was talking some sports shit one day. I was at a club. Nigga just came talking some sports shit. He was like, bro, this gonna happen. These niggas gonna win. They gotta win for this shit to work. Right. And shit like that, when I hear shit like that, that's normally when I bet. You know what I'm saying? Or because from in the past, like when I was younger and shit like that was happening, like them niggas would be right, and I'm like, damn, I should have bet it. And one time I actually did, I won like a rack off some shit. You know what I'm saying? And it was crazy because like I don't like if I would have lost, yeah, like
let me tell you
that rack in blood.
And let me tell you how I won because I'm a Falcon fan. And we had Taylor Gabrielle with Matt Ryan. That motherfucker was throwing. Gabrielle was the truth, but he was a sleeper. So he on the fantasy football. I'm talking fantasy football. I'm talking FanDuel right now. It's not prize pay. We talking FanDuel. So on fantasy football, I'm like, man, this shit rigged. Man, that motherfucker, that game had 2 touchdowns. I had 0.5% of the people in that lineup had him. So that's who made me the fucking money, like them sleeper picks on that fantasy shit. So a lot of people think that fantasy football shit real. Yeah, it's hard, but if you catch your sleeper pick, wake up, bro. That's money.
People got to understand this. betting ain't never been set up for the person betting to win. Bro. So it's like
100.
for you to even say it's rigged, no the fuck it's
I'm gonna
not.
tell you why
the
though.
odds are set up to be against you, and that's why you're betting on certain things. Like if everything was easy to bet, these folks wouldn't be able to make money how they make money. So
watch this. That game I was just telling you about, right? I watched the game. These niggas went into like triple, if not quadruple overtime, and the team that niggas said was gonna win won. It was like I'm watching them play. They're playing like they have to go to this, and it's just like with certain series in the NBA, like to keep the excitement and the morale and up and shit, and like tickets and shit up.
Right.
Like, bro, certain motherfuckers they gotta go to Game 7.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some they gotta follow the script. If you don't follow the script, your ass ain't getting paid.
Right.
I
agree.
That's where the rig
basketball is more rigged than football any day. We done seen documentaries, especially with that March Madness bullshit, that college basketball shit. We
not even just that.
Right.
Listen, I done seen games where LeBron, like this is where I say like the rigging comes.
They don't be talking about the king, man.
LeBron James.
Fuck with the king, man.
LeBron James. Listen.
And with that being said, you are now tuned into the Many Man Podcast. It's your boy GTM2J.
I am Finesse God Franco.
And we got our special guest in here.
Butter knife shouted.
Yes, sir.
What going on with you? But yeah, man, I wasn't finna talk shit about him. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I was just finna say was when it comes to LeBron James, right? I didn't just like it's a joke. When he take that headband off, then they get superpowers. But what it is, like, he know when he has to turn, like, bro, this nigga is fucking unstoppable. He has 3 doctors that he has on payroll just for his fucking back.
Right.
Just for his back.
Right.
3 different doctors.
Must be nice. My back hurt right now.
You know what I'm saying? So, if this man spending millions of dollars on his back, bro, there's no reason this nigga losing lose when he lose, and like, bro, he know when to take over. When he shut down, bro, the nigga I didn't seen him control the whole shit
but
for a minute.
he's not a selfish person.
But it's not necessarily about
need a team to win.
But it's not necessary. Yeah, because it ain't no iron team. But guess what? It's an iron win. Like the Jordan said, it's an iron win. So if the team ain't doing it, I gotta do it.
Right.
And LeBron don't have that line.
With y'all saying that, I think that gonna coincide with today's topic, team.
Right.
Teammate stuff. So
teammate picking a partner.
All right. So today's topic is we're gonna talk about marriage. All right. So, with that being said, Butter Knife Shorty, I think you got some experience, some background, some knowledge on this. So, I think the first question that will come to mind is, when does a man realize that he's ready to get married?
All right. First off, I want to say this first and foremost. Being married is a beautiful thing. I don't care what nobody say. You know, a lot of people have went through bad divorces or, breakups and shit, and it didn't go well. But when you find that right life partner, it's a beautiful thing, to share everything with, to have somebody on your side, on your team. And to answer your question, when do you know? Honestly, I'm a Scorpio. Mm-hmm. So I love hard. Like, I've been told by a lot of women and a lot of people, I wear my heart on my sleeve. So honestly, I fall in love real fast. Mm-hmm. But also that's one of my faults. I fall fast, but then I get bored fast too. So, but when you meet somebody, most of the time you know, like, this woman have those qualities. What I look for, man, is she a good mother? That's the most important thing. Is she a good mother? And I've been
How
married.
Would you know?
Huh?
How would you know? Especially if you are a younger man and she don't have no kids. Neither one of y'all have kids. So how would you know if she's or have that mother, that nurturing instinct? Right,
that, like you said, nurturing. So that's the feminine, beauty of women. You know what I mean? You can just tell. Is she nurturing to you? Is she catering to you? Is she is she also taking care of herself, but also like attentive to you at the same time, because everything ain't always about you. It goes both ways, and that's, I feel like, I mean, I think most, man, like you just know a genuine woman. Like we get sick, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
You just know, bro.
I kid you not, cause goddamn,
but
I met somebody like that. Like, it was the experience when I met her, and not only just the energy. Within the first 30 days, I knew something different about her off the dribble.
Right.
Especially because all the different type of women I dealt with prior to.
Right.
And like and they all was different. And
right.
When she beat all them out. Like,
yep.
All the good, all the bad, like it was insane.
Yeah, that you just knew, and that's another thing. Like, I don't like women with kids that spend more time with me than your own kids. That's a problem. That's the issue. That's how you know that she ain't married. Don't like she put you before the babies. Fuck that. Like, that's red flag automatic. You know what I mean?
I hear that now.
But watch this.
I hear that now.
All right, but I just love to be devil's advocate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In the situation now, if it's your kids, like let's say you dealing with me, like it's your kids, that's okay in a sense, only because the Bible says a wife, and when you have a husband and wife dynamic, the husband always come first. The husband comes first.
Right.
You like, you know what I'm saying? Even when, like, that's the whole purpose of.
Well, I'm talking about
when
dating.
The father. Okay, well, dating. Okay, well, if you're dating a woman with kids and they're not your kids, then I completely agree with you on that.
Right. Like, even if the husband come first in the marriage, I don't want. The fuck I need to come first for them my babies. You take care of them first, then you take care of me. I know what the Bible say, but let's talk about that. Let's talk about, the Bible is different in all countries in the world. Everybody got their own interpretation of the Bible. I honestly believe, like, we talk about the Holy Bible, like, I honestly believe that shit was like, it's like law of the land. It's the one that tell you how to do right. Like, why the hell, if my Christian family tell me I don't get have one wife, but my Muslim family I can have many as I want.
See, it's the
law of the land. I feel like, but go ahead.
I'm finna hit you because like this is something I talk about all the time. So this is the thing, right? When it comes to spirituality and religion and all that, right?
Right.
Because I've actually done the different, all religion comes from the same thing. But where it comes down to, everybody is Christians because of Jesus Christ. If you believe in Jesus Christ, everybody is Christian. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to everybody having their own interpretation, that's why you have so many different religions. Far as under with Christianity, you got Catholic, you got Lutheranism, you got baptism, but they all come from a certain person. He took a group of people, and there was his teaching. They believed in his interpretation of the Bible.
Right.
But the Bible says everybody's interpretation is going to be different.
Right.
My faith and your faith is not going to be the same. How he blessed me, he's not going to bless you. Right. How he cursed me, he's not going to curse you.
Right.
We're two different people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to having wives and whatnot, it says, the Bible says a man can have as many wives that he can take care of.
Right, you gotta take care of it.
Where us as men fail to realize is taking care of a woman is not just being financially there. You have to be for her there mentally, emotionally, and financially, and physically. You know what I'm saying? Because, women will stray off to, but at the same time, it still comes down to their own interpretation. And what it is, like, we have the Americanized version, which is the monogamous, you know what I'm saying? But there are some men, there are some men that do feel they only need one woman. But that's why you also have other men that, far as this way, you got polygamy and all these other different type of whatever name they want to put on it. But at the end of the day, it's in our genes and DNA and the male genome, not just human, but in all animals, all insects, to multiply. Right. That's why we produce all the time.
So that's where, like, don't get me wrong, I love I love women to death. Women are the most beautiful creatures God ever put on earth. But I'm not. I think the narrative of this happy wife, happy life shit is bullshit. Because you take, like you just said, it's for us to provide, take care, be there physically, emotionally, and shit. What about fucking us? Why have we been catered and programmed to think, oh, you cater to the woman? Like, who gives a fuck if she can cook and clean? I don't care about that shit. I can come to one of the best cooks in Georgia.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Talk. Guess what? Most chefs are men. Most of the chefs that own restaurants that in the back of the kitchen are men.
I'm gonna say this: I definitely don't need a woman to cook for me, and most of the women that I've had,
don't leave me hanging. Hey man,
most of the women that I have dated, so I'm in my 30s. Most of the women that I have dated in my time of dating, majority of them can't cook. Majority of them can't cook breakfast, can't cook dinner, can't cook lunch. Like, nah, dead ass. I ain't gonna say the person, but I had this one girl I was dating at the time, right? And you know how you first get with somebody, and I guess it's the show off period. Like, everybody want to show off what they can do or whatever skills to keep you entertained or locked in with them. So,
right.
All right. So she called herself one morning, you know what I'm saying? We wake up, woot de woot. She was like, I'm finna cook breakfast, woot de woot. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm chilling upstairs, woot de woot, smoking, just chilling, waiting till she done. I'm like, all right, I'm finna see what she talking about. Man, I go downstairs. Now, her heart was in the right place. I'm gonna give her that.
Yeah.
The heart was in the right place.
She tried.
Her intentions was in the right place. She tried, but she didn't try hard enough. So, all right, as I go to eat the food, let me see what she had cooked. I know it was some biscuits on there, because that was the main thing that I took a bite out of, and I was like, oh, fuck this shit.
Right.
And it was some turkey bacon, and I think she might have cooked some eggs, but the turkey bacon looked like it wasn't cooked all the way. Then it didn't, it just wasn't hit.
Well, let me ask you this. Were you man enough to tell her this shit don't taste good? See, that's the difference. I tell a motherfucker, especially when it comes to cooking, you my girl, I don't care about her, your feelings. I want you, that's what we've, exactly. That's what you want, a good woman. A good woman gonna tell you the same thing, babe. That shit whack. You fucking up. You need to step your shit up. Did you tell her?
No, I didn't. See? Maybe that's why I've been failing in life at, is because I'm a Gemini, right? So, I'm blunt with things, but then I'm also thoughtful. You know what I'm saying? If I know this might hurt a person's feelings, I'm not finna intentionally try to hurt your feelings. So, you could make a person feel bad for that because they tried to they put a lot of heart into that, and then I don't want to ruin their presentation, because then that might turn the person in and be like, well, I ain't doing shit for them no more, because like I said,
yeah, true. Some people are sensitive.
The heart was in the right place, but I'm like this. If you know that you ain't good at doing shit like that, your heart can be in the right place. Do something like this. Go to McDonald's early that morning before I wake up and go make sure the food is already there. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't cook because trying to do some shit, and even though your heart is in the right place, it's like, damn though, it's like, this motherfucker can't cook.
Right.
So it's like, I can't depend on you in that department. And then I would want to know, that's like, if I gotta have a wife, that's something I need to know off the rip if I'm gonna be able to deal with, because even though I can cook my ass off, it's days that I want to sit back. Yeah, it's days I want to sit back, and I don't want to go out and buy no food from no restaurant. I want my girl to be able to cook, and she know how to cook. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Instead of, even if you don't know how to cook when you get with somebody, try to learn some recipes. Try. I feel like people do put so much time into everything else, but the little shit that'll make it like.
Can I interrupt?
Go ahead.
So, being married and, learning how to communicate, it's a way you can communicate something is you not feeling something, or it don't taste good without being negative. So like you could be like, hey, Yeah, babe. I appreciate it. But hey, next time, like, hey, you know, I like my shit like this, or won't you do this, or let me, you know what I mean? Or let me show you how I like it. Like it goes back to the saying. I was watching something. If a woman you just met make you a sandwich and she don't ask you how you like your sandwich, she just made you another nigga sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Like, right? Like she gotta ask you. She didn't know. She learning you, so you gotta let her. You know, you can't judge them. You gotta, you know, show them what you like. That's just like every woman you done had sex with.
You can't fuck them the same.
Right. You think, oh, I kiss you here and do this here. That worked for that last woman. It ain't gonna work for that woman. And that's just like every woman that might suck your dick. Or that sucked another man's dick, suck your dick. That don't, what got him off ain't gonna get me off. You know what I mean? Definitely. So we gotta that goes to communication. That's one thing. Like, man, the fucking being married and being
how important
I'm
is
still
sex?
Not experienced. I'm being real. Like,
how important is sex in the marriage?
I think sex is very, very important in marriage, but at the same time, I know a lot of other marriages that last a lot longer and they don't even have sex. So I think honestly, sex is important, but at the same time, being friends, like being friends, the motherfucker, like, hey, I tell the motherfucker, hey, you ain't fuck me anyway. All right, I'm gonna jack off in front of your ass, bitch. Hey, you gonna give me? Hey, you gonna suck?
Well, see, y'all married, so y'all can do shit like that. When you dating, you can't do shit like that. That bitch gonna be like, what the fuck, nigga? Yo, creep ass, get out my house. So,
hey, I be rubbing your ass while I'm jacking off. You want to? I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna fucking skeet on your ass and roll over and go to sleep, bitch.
I ain't gonna lie. I can't be married to a woman that I can't have good sex with. That's true. That ain't gonna be that for me. That ain't gonna work. You feel me? I need somebody that's I like a freak in the bedroom. Yes, like I don't like a motherfucker that be like, oh, I don't do this, I don't do that. Cause it's just like if a woman wants you to give her head, shit, I want some head too. Don't tell me you don't give head and then I'm just, this shit don't work like that. So,
bro, if you meet a woman that ain't giving head, you need to just walk away.
That's what I'm doing. I'm definitely doing
like,
that.
Let's just be real, bro.
As an adult, that's one of my pleasurements. So if that's not included in your regimen, shit, hey.
Yeah, she gotta go.
You gotta go.
Right.
My boy, I'm getting beat up by the mic over here.
Hey, whoa, somebody don't like it in conversation, goddamn. Hey. Mic check 1 2, baby.
1 2.
Bro, ain't no way in hell motherfucker ain't sucking dick. We that one thing that I'm gonna tell you that about being married, bro. You know, if she like to please you, that's a good thing, right? If she like to please you and it's not always about her, that's a good sign of okay, marriage material. But like I said, that shit go both ways. Motherfucker will get, if a woman please you all the time, she gonna get tired of pleasing your ass all the time. Like you ain't that motherfucker. You sitting back like the cat unless you goddamn. I ain't even talking about you king diggling, but you like king fucking financially fucking handling this shit. You leading the household. Okay, then yeah, get on your knees. She gonna get on her knees, do what she gotta do. But if you ain't coming with that, then like, hey, bro, you got to fucking lay that woman down. Cause what you want to do, old boy at work.
Hold on,
ready for you to fuck up.
Watch this. Yeah. Black gonna play.
It's always a nigga waiting.
I want to throw a flag. I want to throw it the game only because. Since the pandemic, it's a lot of billionaires that got divorced, that wives filed for divorce. So there's something going on, you know what I'm saying? So the money ain't always it. You know?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like the money ain't always. It's definitely not always.
Yeah, Bezos.
Sometimes you are.
But that man. Look how much money he making an hour a second. But bro, when you making that much money, you ain't got time. Hey, bro, that man.
When you making
Tom Brady, perfect example.
Exactly.
Right. You ain't got time.
But that shit lame.
That just tell you that women don't give a fuck about how much money. You just said it right.
They want it hyped. Right. They want pleased.
But I'm saying time. So this will make attention. All right. So this is what I'm trying to understand, right? what keeps the happiness flowing in the marriage? Because if a woman will be married to you in those amount of years and y'all done built all these memories, had all these experiences, what are you really getting out of it? Because if she could just leave after all those years, like if I'm putting in 10 years, decade with a person, and you could just up and leave me and feel like...
Well, let me tell you, this shit, it's not like how our grandparents were. This shit is new. It's different now. Like, divorce is cool. Divorce is okay. Okay, this shit ain't working out. It's okay. Like, I ain't got to do this shit no more. I got better options. You know what I mean? Like, if you think about it, our great grandparents, they was together. How many times you think your granddaddy cheated on your grandma? Or your grandma probably cheated that you don't know about. But they wasn't no cell phone, wasn't no social media. That man was, when you left the house, that man was gone. Nah. You know what I mean? Like on some real shit. But they stayed together because they worked through the shit. That's the thing. Like now people like, oh, fuck this shit. It wasn't
just that though, because there's some shit that I found out. Because it's a lot of older women that, especially like in their 70s and up, you know, back then, a lot of women couldn't get nothing without a man. Couldn't get a loan, couldn't get a house, a car, none of that. So a lot of them stayed because of that. You know what I'm saying? Then, like you said, a lot of them, there are those that did stay to work through it because what it is, it's just like when you in a business, you know what I'm saying? Or partner or whatever, a friendship, whatever type of relationship it is, even with the father-son, father-daughter, all that, you got to work through the issues to be able to go through it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That what makes or breaks. You know what I'm saying? Especially how they say what they call a good marriage. You know what I'm saying? Or long lasting. They got communication and talking through, you know what I'm saying, the issues over
Right. Right, but to answer J2 question, you're not gonna be happy all the time. That's the bit like you're gonna grow. That's what I'm saying. You're gonna grow apart, bro. I don't give a fuck who you with. Like think about it. You with somebody in your 30s, in your 40s you're a different person. In your 50s you're gonna be a different person. In your 60s, but you gotta grow together. So that's where the communication comes in. Let's talk about this shit. Let's work on this shit. Okay, we going 2 different directions, baby. Is we gonna figure this shit out, or we gotta move on? I don't want to move on. I know, like, yeah, I fucked up. I did some shady shit, you know what I mean? Or you did some shit, but at the same time, you got to address, I'm not happy. Because think about it, bro. If you leave the situation and you go into the dating pool, you're going to get the same old bullshit. Now you got to learn somebody else. And you're going to be happy in the beginning. Y'all going to be fucking. She's going to be sucking you. She's going to be licking your ass, doing whatever the fuck you like. You know what I'm saying? Then next thing you know, fucking couple years later, you lose a job, but like your money is a little low. It ain't what it was 2 years ago. Now it be he you know, he ain't this, he ain't this ain't. But bro, you gonna. That's why you gotta know your partner, bro. She with you, regardless of that shit. Y'all are not gonna like each other. It's just I don't give a fuck who you with, bro. The longer you together, you're not always gonna like each other. But that comes to understanding and having God. And knowing your vows, bro.
Don't be liking it.
Huh?
People got family members that don't be liking, but they still family, and it's like, right? You feel you locked in. So it's like,
nah, I got family members I don't like, but I love them.
Exactly. And
but nah, when I don't want to go nowhere with them. No, don't bring that motherfucker around me. I love them. But you know what I'm saying? That's a different level. Are you living with this person? That's a whole different than family. Fuck that. Like you like
well, yeah, I see
like
that.
But a lot of people love their kid, but like you have like let's go to a child that's raised with a good family, everything now. He just good home in the suburb now. Oh, you wanna be a gangbanger now? Like, bro, where you get that from? Like, so now, like you love him, that's your kid, but this motherfucker crashing out, bro. You gotta wash your hands. But when that comes to that marriage, right? Exactly. When it comes to that marriage, that relationship with you and your partner and God, fucking nobody else, ain't nothing come between it. Y'all not gonna like each other, man. Period. And like you gonna make mistakes, and they might make mistakes, or it might be you. I made mistakes. I made mistakes, and you know, I I grew from them. That's the thing.
Okay, watch this.
Well, hold on. Before you get into that, I had something I wanted to say. All right. With that being said, how do you deal with a marriage where outside people trying to
get it right?
Yeah, like infiltrate, like not even sabotage. You know how let's say your mate got somebody that they talk to, and they
it can be her sister,
anybody, and they really respect what this person say, but this person may not have 100% good judgment of you only because they don't know you personally. Like they may have met you, but you know, people only go off for what they're being told also.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Three sides to every story.
With that being said, how do you deal with stuff when you got outside people that could chime in on your situation and could possibly affect your relationship? Because I dealt with that before, where outside opinions affected my relationship. Even though I don't accept outside opinions. I don't even tell my business of what I have going on in my relationship to nobody. I deal with that with who I'm dealing with.
Right.
And I'm like that with any business. If I'm dealing with whatever business we got going on, whatever dealings we got, that's between us. It ain't for the town to know our business. But when you got people that is telling the business, but they're not probably even giving a full spectrum of everything. They just giving a spectrum for how they look at it, and then a person giving an opinion.
They gonna tell they side.
Let me say this. You got three sides to every story. You got your side, they side, and the truth. So honestly, man, y'all should be so tight that shit don't even matter. That's how you know you got a rhythm. Like if that person is influenced by what somebody else, like of course, like me, I got a mentor. I got my uncle, one of my mentors. My partner Stan, one of my mentors. I have both of my uncles, my mentor. Aaron and Ant, shout out. But like, look, like no matter what they tell me, I'm a dude, and they even tell like my uncle don't even. They let me talk. Mm-hmm. I'm like, man, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like even if I ask for advice, like. You'll figure it out because you know what you got. Can't nobody tell you what you got or what's got. Like unless somebody seen you doing some fucked up shit, then that's different. But like outside looking in, bro, nobody should. But we all need somebody to talk to. That's what I'm trying. That's what I meant to say. We all have somebody we're gonna talk to and share shit with. But that just tell you that. Those friends, men are different. That's the difference between men and women. So I can call you, hey, I got this shit going on. You'll just listen. And you might say some advice, but at the same time, you just knew I need to get that shit off my chest. Women are different. I might get backlash, but they different. They listen to that motherfucker. But a real mature woman, bro, that's immature. A real mature woman ain't gonna listen. That's how you gotta know. Like, it's the difference between a girl and a woman. So like you got emotion, intelligence, and you have non-emotional, whatever you want to call it, a lack of emotional intelligence. Definitely. And that's the thing. Like the older you get, the more you realize. Like me personally, like when I had a woman trying to tell me about myself, I got defensive. I didn't know how to take that. Instead of taking that like she's trying to help me. Yeah. I feel like you coming in, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, who the fuck? Like, you don't know me. Like, you know, like, even though she do know me, she's my partner. She ain't trying to down me, but because I'm already, as a man, I'm already feeling like I ain't where I want to be in life. So I feel like she's down to me, but when it's not that. Like, when you got a real mature woman, bro, nobody outside can fuck with that. Yeah, they might have some friends they talk to and shit, but a true friend gonna just listen to you and let you and your partner figure out. That's why if you're gonna be married, you need married friends. Or friends that been married. Like your woman, if she married, why the fuck she hanging around single bitches? I mean, excuse my language, but like why? You know what I mean? Like even like me, like I like to go around married men, you know what I mean? Cause they got a little more.
They got something to lose.
They got something to lose and shit going on.
So they ain't
you know what I'm saying?
So they want to go do something to lose shit.
Right. Right, exactly. They got shit going on. So like, yeah.
Said we all got to be home around the same time. Said I ain't got to worry about Or we can all come together and do something together.
You can call bro phone right now. Hey, he gonna let you know shit. He probably pulling up to his crib right now. So.
Well, yeah, my bad. But yeah, like that's one thing I learned. Like when you get a mature woman, she ain't finna question everything you do, unless it's like it really needed to be questioned. But if she know you're a hustler, ambitious, like fuck it, like she believe in. That's the one thing that happen a person that believe in what you got going on. That's most important for any man and any woman. Like if you got somebody that believe in what you got going on, man, make that shit work.
What's your opinion on the high probability of a single man being able to marry a woman who already has a kid or kids?
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm saying, do you?
It depends. Let me say this. It depends on that man. What he want. So it like depends on what like me. I don't have kids. So like just say if I meet a woman with kids. Want to get married, so what? If I love her and I don't like, why is it a problem that she got kids? Now you need to know what's going on the other side of those kids. Like how is that relationship with those kids' father or that kid's father? But I've done that shit, man. That stepdaddy shit. But I wouldn't recommend it for any man if you never had kids. And to jump right in the relationship, and she got teenagers. If the child under 10, go for it. That motherfucker teenager, don't fuck with that shit. Like, if you can date her for 4 years till they get out the house, do that shit. But,
I got a different perspective
but if you got teenagers, if you got kids, then it might work for y'all. But a single man never had a baby. You never changed a pamper, or went through the whining phase. Now you got a motherfucking school calling you. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna put it to you like this. Me as a single man, I've had one hell of an experience in my life. So I don't have any kids of my own, but I got a lot of guy kids. But I done wipe clean babies, wipe them, change Pampers, feed them, all that. I know how to take care of a baby, and I'm gonna say this: dealing with women who got kids, I think now I would rather have a woman who got teenager kids or their kid is grown already, because the attachment that you get to the kids that's younger, like
if it don't work out,
when you building that bond with a female and then you actually get attached to a kid. Let's say you there for a couple years, you know what I'm saying? This kid is getting attached to you just like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and once y'all have a situation that don't work, I don't think a lot of women really think stuff all the way through before they do shit, because it's like, being that they not men, they don't really understand the effect that it has on a boy growing up without a real man around, or that even has some real manly traits or qualities that could be taught to him.
Right.
And I feel like just me and my situation, I done got attached to situations, and then it's like how I feel after the fact of everything after everything play out, how I feel after the fact. It made me like, damn, I don't know if I ever want to date a woman with kids or even young kids anymore, because I don't like that feeling. Especially because I'm not trying to be no stepdaddy, but shit, if you around, you got to accept the woman, so you growing with the woman and this person. So naturally, you will start to gain feelings like, shit, maybe this could work. Maybe this thing will work. But after you done put in time, let's say 2, 3 years, 4 years, y'all damn near somewhat like a family.
Right.
You feel me? So it's like, but that's why I say, like, for marriage to work in these days, people really don't try to make nothing work out here. It's almost like a person give up on bullshit too. Like, it don't even be nothing real.
But let me tell you this, that comes from kind of how you was raised.
True.
You know what I mean? And not having God, you know what I mean, in their relationship. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know how to effectively communicate with each other, because both of y'all are still learning this shit. You know what I mean? Because y'all ain't nobody. That's the one thing in our community. A lot of black people, we done seen a lot of trauma. But we ain't ever talked to nobody about that shit. A lot of us ain't talking to nobody about that shit. So when we get in relationships, we don't know how to learn and appreciate what we got out of this relationship. Cause we think, we just ain't. Some of us just ain't healed, bro. Like and that's part of. I think a lot of failed relationships, not all of them, but I think a lot of them is not being able to properly communicate or mature. Like a lot of us will always want more. So when you're young, that's why I don't recommend a man under 30 getting married. If you under 30, bro, don't get married. Get your money.
Yeah.
Cause let me tell you, you'll never lose women chasing money. But you'll always lose money chasing women.
Definitely.
Get you some motherfucking money, man. Don't worry about that shit till after you're 30.
They gonna want you to spend that money. They gonna need shit.
Right. Yeah, like, don't worry.
Bro, not just need shit, bro. You gonna want to do shit, bro. It costs to do shit.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, it costs to do on your own, so that's a given.
Exactly.
That's a given.
You got it. And if you ain't healed from your trauma, how you gonna love somebody the right way? You can't, bro. You need to fucking go through life.
Hold on, but
first.
what is loving somebody the right way if you was never shown the right way to be loved? Or
I can give you an example.
I think when y'all both love yourself.
I dealt with a woman that, you know how most men,
I see what you're saying.
You know how most men will argue with a woman. Now, a real man really ain't finna argue with no woman because they already know it ain't no point of doing that.
Right.
So, I've mastered that, So a person I was dealing with, when we got to that point in our relationship, when things got heated, they wanted the last shot.
Right.
And it was getting on my nerves. I started to get on the bullshit, but then I was like, hold on, nigga, you tripping.
Right.
You getting on their level. We ain't doing that.
Right.
So I just started talking calm in the whole situation, and they still woo. I'm like, bro, what you yelling for? Why you so mad for? Like,
right.
You need to chill out with all that, because you know what I'm saying. All that ain't needed. This ain't how you got to communicate with nobody to get your point across. All right, you feel some type of way, cool. Talk about it.
Right.
And let's get past that. But all that enragement, yelling and screaming, like that shit.
Yeah, bro, you a bigger man. That's what is like. He was talking about the Bible. I'm not gonna quote nothing in the Bible because I need to go back to school. You know what I mean? I'm gonna admit that I need to go. I used to like going to Bible study, but like what he was saying is, like we get in these relationships and this woman of like, she's emotional. Mm-hmm. She's supposed to be that way. You done ticked her off or did some shit to piss her off. But like they go, like I was saying about the Bible, like you supposed to lead. So yeah, don't argue with her. Be like, hey, take a break. And that's what I've learned. The older I got is to step back. Think about it. And that's why, most women think, oh, you shutting down, you don't want to talk about it. Nah, I'm different. I process shit different. I need a minute before I say some shit, before I go back to my toxic shit. You know what I mean? Because, like, let's be right, I be a toxic motherfucker. You know what I mean? I don't want another toxic relationship. So let me fucking think about this shit. I'm going to let you say what you need to say. Okay. Okay, I heard you.
Yeah.
Give me a minute. You know what I mean? Like, you got to do with your kids. Like, you tell them once, then they come and get, okay, give me a minute. Now I got my minute. All right, let's talk. You know what I mean? But, like, yeah, you can't. Sometimes you got to be like, hey, your energy right now, babe, is fucking with me. I don't want. Let's come back to this, because right now I don't want to go there with you, but I'm not feeling this energy. And if she love you, she respects you, she can be like, okay, damn, that nigga just checked me, but at the same time, that shit probably made her pussy wet. Like, oh shit, yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Like on some real shit. Like you can't get in. You can't go. Like I'm not even finna go to war with a man that's jaw yapping. You know what I mean? Like, bro, you gotta look at it with men too, bro. You can't even control your emotions. Like, I just seen this shit at the barbershop today. Niggas like, what you going back and forth for, bro? Like, control that. Like, that man and his feelings, you can point out when them nigga in their feelings, when they still talking, Man, don't even let that shit bother you. This nigga in his feelings.
This nigga petty.
You know what I mean? You checked him. He in his feelings. He still talking. You ain't got to go back and check him. You know what I mean? Just let that nigga go, bro.
Let it go.
Right.
Let it go. Franco
been cooling, man. Hey, we need to call these motherfuckers smoke champs. Y'all motherfuckers can smoke, bro.
They already got a podcast called Smoke Champs.
Shit.
Now we might do a weed review podcast in the future.
God damn.
Nah,
that man
Give me my medicine.
Oh yeah, y'all make sure y'all go check out. Oh yeah, tell them folk what you got up.
Oh yeah, man, this your boy Butter Nice Shawty, man. You know I got my new single, 50s and 100s. This about to be the twerk dance challenge of the summer, man. We don't know what's about to go on with TikTok, but it don't matter, man. We're gonna keep rolling. We need to come back on the show and talk about this TikTok ban shit, like how a lot of people depend on this social media shit, and they need to have another hustle outside of the shit. We need to teach these motherfuckers how to hustle outside the hustle. You know what I'm talking about?
We can definitely double back and do that.
Yeah, cause I've seen a lot of video of people crying and shit. I'm like, damn, how much money they making on TikTok?
Bro, listen, bro.
Nah,
There's other shit going on, bro. Yeah. It's too much shit going on, bro. They always
gonna create another app, bro, and that's another we can go
it's already
viral
another
quick.
app, bro. It's already another app created. It's already another app created.
Yeah,
Red something. Like,
I clicked on some shit on TikTok and the shit came lime or some shit.
Like, it's another app already created, but outside of that, you got what you gotta understand is
be careful downloading all these apps too, cause you're giving your
information,
data and access to these folks when you download these apps. So be careful.
All your pictures, all your everything in your phone. That's why. But what I don't.
Shit,
have
I'm about to delete all that shit. Right.
There's a lot of shit that ain't on my phone, and that's why I manage my shit, bro. Like I really.
That's why my uncle be like, man, I ain't no TikTok. I don't fuck with TikTok. That shit.
Hell nah, cause dude, goddamn, take all your shit. Take a lot of your information, your pictures and all that shit. Nah. So like I got a phone particularly for it that got TikTok on it, but it only have shit that I'm going to post anyway.
Right.
If I ain't gonna post it on TikTok, that shit over with.
That's some scary shit. I didn't even think about that shit.
Bro, there's ways to infiltrate folks, and it's right up under your nose.
Trying to get rid of. Mm-hmm. All
right. I do got a question though. You know what I'm saying? What have you learned, during your, you know what I'm saying, your journey? You know what I'm saying? What have you what is 3 things that you feel that you learned about not only being married but about women?
One thing I've learned about being married is communicating correctly, controlling your emotions, because we can lose people. We all got shit going on in our lives, and you hustling, I'm hustling, we come together, and then we can't even control how we speak and talk to each other. So the communication, that's one thing I've learned to do better on. One thing I know about women, man, like I tell motherfuckers, bro, they want your time. But that's a good thing about having a wife that actually believes in you and behind everything you got going on, she gonna lead you. You know what I mean? She gonna help you. She ain't gonna lead you, but she gonna help you get to where you need to be. If she believe in you. If she don't believe in you, she like, man, fuck her, whatever, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, and like I said, don't get married if you under 30, unless, like I said, I don't know. It depends on where you from. I think it depends on
background.
Yeah, like what's the cost of living in your city? You know what I mean? Like all that shit matter, bro. Right?
I'm gonna tell you, you know what I'm saying? Cause I'm gonna tell you like this, I personally feel like you gotta date that one particular person for a couple years before you should decide. Only because I feel like especially for me as a man and for us men, I gotta make sure you battle tested. And what I mean by that is,
you gotta make sure that
you know what I'm saying? What I mean by battle tested, I mean if I dive deep into my career or my business, are you going to get upset and stray away?
Exactly.
Or, you know what I'm saying, if I fall off, you know what I'm saying, or my money slow down in a particular instant, are you going to stray away? Is somebody going to be able to come in and take you away? You know what I'm saying?
Can I say something real quick to that?
Go ahead.
That's another thing. You have to keep dating, bro. That's why vacations are important. You know what I mean? Like, even when we hustling all year, we need to take at least 1-2 vacations. We got to get the fuck away and regroup. That's why them vacations important. You got to fucking date your woman. No matter what you got going on, you fucking date, bro. You playing them with, like, don't be that guy that my woman always playing shit. No, you the man, you want to lead, you want to run some shit. Hey, babe, what you got going on Saturday? Hey, okay, I already got this. They love that shit. So you give them that, you can hustle all the fuck you want, but goddamn, you need the vacation.
They want their time.
And fucking playing something, bro. That's
you know
it.
What I'm saying? Like you said, communication is definitely
right.
key.
That's it, bro.
But,
they gonna love the hustle if you doing that.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, I still feel like you still gotta go through. Like, if I'm got some mental shit going on, you know what I'm saying? I shut down. Like, are you gonna feel like this opportunity is an attack at you, or are you going to give me the time I need? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? We, like, people in relationship ask and want space, but forget that what I mean by space, it don't mean we have to be separated, or I want to be apart from you, or I want to be with somebody else. It means that, hey, like, we can still be around each other, but let me go through what I'm going through. Right. Like, give me an hour or two to do my own thing on this side, whether we on this side of the room or this side of the house. Right. And you do, you know what I'm saying?
A mature woman will give you that.
You know what I'm saying?
She know you. She like, oh shit, he going through. She gonna add what you need. You need anything, baby? Mm-hmm. And she gonna leave you the fuck alone. That's it. Like you get an immature woman, she gonna be like, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, bro, that what it called maturity, bro. Like, and I don't give a fuck about age either. Ain't got nothing to do with maturity. Like, we can go fucking 10 hours about this shit when we time up. Yeah. No, we good, but definitely need to come back, man. We got. I think we got some juice, man.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah.
Nah, definitely. I'm gonna say, I think this was definitely a good episode.
Man, especially don't do it till you're ready.
Especially just talking about marriage, because
if you find you a good one, stick with her, do right. You know what I'm saying? Because like how he said, he got married in he proposed in 6 months and got married in 6 months later. So that means when you get that connection, when you get that feeling, man, lock in. I'm not saying you got to jump in and head first like he did, go ahead and get married there early, but lock in and do right, bro, and really got there and take the time with her. You know what I'm saying? And if you just want to smash and dance, fuck with some smash and dance, fuck with some hoes, some bitches. But if you want to goddamn lock in, find a good woman.
And you gonna always feel like something better, but it ain't.
Look better. Look with glitter and shine ain't always what you think it is.
You keep your 80. Don't go for that 20, man.
Nah,
walk out the casino with 80% of your money. That 20% that's shining, man, leave that bitch alone. Man.
Don't lose something good for what you misunderstood.
Yep,
nah,
there you go.
Sure, bro. Because like it's some women that just don't go for that. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you feel like that's your, you know what I'm saying, you feel like you one of the men that just can't find your woman that's okay with that. You know what I'm saying? But if she ain't okay with it, bro, like, you got to decide, like, do you want to stay or do, like, what's worth it? If you feel like she worth it, you know what I'm saying, bro, like, get some discipline about yourself. Mm-hmm. But with that being said, thank y'all for tuning in to this episode of the Mini Man Podcast. Yeah, I am Finesse Guy Franco.
It's your boy GTM2J.
And our special guest,
Butter Nice Shorty.
We're going to catch y'all next time. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Also, Butter Nice Shorty, where can they find your music at?
You can find me on iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, Amazon Music. Now, hey guys, if you paying for Amazon Prime, you don't need to pay for Apple Music. You're already paying for Prime. You can listen to free music on Prime, so remember that. Follow me on Prime. You're already paying for the subscription. Download your boy Butter Night Shawty. Support me.
And what's the social media they can follow you at?
Butter Night Shawty. BUTTERSHAWTY Shawty.
Alright. So hey, y'all heard the man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. And y'all stay tuned for the next episode. This was the Many Men Podcast. We're gonna catch y'all next time.
We locked in, twin. Tap in.
Yeah.